Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Front Porch Talks from the Heartland. 'Tis the season. Merry Christmas, and God bless everyone. Going to be talking about the true nature of Christmas today. This was requested by a couple of friends of mine that I talk about it and post on Facebook to see what people think. Christmas. The modern day version of Christmas is what is pushed by the media and stuff is a conglomeration of pagan traditions mixed with Christianity. The things like the Yule log, Christmas trees, Santa Claus, all that are reminiscent of symbols for different from different cultures and different areas of the world for celebrating the winter solstice and the post-harvest season. The true nature of Christmas is a celebration of Christ's birth. And I was looking into the tradition of giving gifts because that's kind of a materialistic thing, but Christ is the King. He is the King of Kings. And the three wise men, they visited him, brought him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, which were herbs, incense, and gold, of course. So the tradition of giving gifts is is to remember the first gifts given to Christ at his birth at the manger. Christ is the reason for the season. Christ, Christmas, Christ's Mass is just that. It's a celebration of the birth of Christ. Now, from what we know, the calendar day for Christmas is not actually Christ's actual date of birth. His date of birth is estimated to be sometime in the late March, early April. I believe that's been given by revelation to members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints of his actual birth. So Christmas is just it's a secular holiday to remember Christ and what he's done for us in some of the bleakest times that we have in the middle of winter. The way my wife and I don't celebrate Christmas in the modern tradition. We don't decorate. We don't do any of that stuff. We have our house set up as a Christ-like house where we have Christ as the center of our decoration. We have pictures of the temples. We have pictures of Christ. We have a Christus statue. And our house is decorated for Christmas year-round, for remembering Christ year-round, which is what each and every one of us should do. We celebrate by having a feast on Christmas Eve, and This year is going to be the first year in 17 years that we've actually been able to exchange gifts. We've traditionally done things like stockings with things that we can use and need from the dollar store. We keep it simple. We don't go overboard because we believe in moderation. We don't believe in going into debt for Christmas or for the holidays. We believe in living within our means at all times throughout the year, which I urge everyone to do, not to go into debt for things that are only sought after once a year. Be thankful for what you do have. Make a list of the things that you do have and that you are grateful for, and that you maintain what you have. Put your money into maintaining what you have instead of throwing away and having to buy new just because it's the latest and greatest thing. Keeping up with the Joneses is outdated. It's wrong thinking, and the whole material aspect of Christmas is wrong, especially with the way that people think that they have to go into debt to please others. Majority of people find pleasure in the simple things: food, family, fun. Keep it family centered. Keep your Christmas celebration family centered, which is what we need more of this time of year, especially this year as above years in the past. Christmas is about family. It's about friends. Friends are the family that we choose. So family and friends, neighbors, community, doing what's right for those that have less than what we have, to share our bounty with those that we have, that have need of. One thing that you can do that my wife and I have done in the past to celebrate is we've volunteered at local charities and stuff around Christmas to help those in need. We primarily used to volunteer at a stray rescue in St. Louis, and we would help take care of the dogs and stuff and celebrate Christmas that way by spending time with them and helping them out. Find something local that can be of benefit from your volunteer work. You'll find a volunteerism and volunteer work is more rewarding because it's something that you're doing because you want to do it, as opposed to being coerced into it and being promised large sums of money or benefits or anything like that. Christmas is about giving. Give of yourself, not of material things, is the way that we look at it. And you'll find more joy doing that. And if you can do that throughout the year, I believe you'll have a happier life and a happier existence. Just my 2 thoughts on Christmas. I hope each and every one of you enjoys this message. Gives you a little insight into the way I think and the way I pursue things. Just watched a good video on YouTube. The name of the group is For King and Country, and it was their version of The Little Drummer Boy. It was pretty astounding. They've got an official video out of it, and The Little Drummer Boy is my favorite Christmas hymn or Christmas song. My favorite hymn is All Creatures of Our God and King. And those two help make the season brighter. True joy comes from where our focus lies in at any given time. And if you can focus on Christ throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year, throughout the decade, you'll find that life isn't as complicated as what we make it. Life is a little less complicated and stuff by keeping the focus on Him, and focus on your needs, not so much your wants. Just my 2 cents on Christmas. This is a little longer than I thought it would be. But know that if you're struggling, we're all struggling. We all have our challenges. If you have the need or are feeling depressed or anything this time of year, reach out to those around you. Seek out members of a church. Become involved socially. Do things on social media. Find groups that have similar interests as you, and reach out to those that need your help, because we can all help one another, and by helping one another, it'll help make the world a little bit better place, just by making a difference in the lives of those around us. Know if you're struggling that you can receive help, and just by reaching out. And God bless each and every one of you, and know that I love you, and that you are loved, and that you are each necessary in this life. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. God bless.